Hey everyone, it's Supercat, and today this is going to be my BOTBO Q&A. So I made a video a couple days ago about asking questions, and I got a couple questions, mainly from my friends and family, but I got a couple questions on YouTube, and yeah. So let's just get started with the first question. This one's a little bit of a weird one. Can I ship the characters? I guess that's fine. I just don't want, like, Exy and Crumple, like, shipping. You know what I mean? Because that's a little weird. So, like, I would say yeah, but it just depends on the character. Now, second question. What is episode 9 about? Episode 9 is about ending the show. There you go. That's what episode 9 is. It's just ending the show. Okay, third question. Does Percy have a crush? No, I would not say she has a crush. At least not in the object show. Maybe in real life or something. I don't know. Actually, maybe we could ask her. Hey, Percy, get over here.
Where am I? Who are you? Oh, I don't understand.
Do you have a crush?
No, I don't.
Okay, there's a bunch of Percy questions, so we're just gonna knock them out really quick. So let's just say it's question 3.1.
What are all these questions for? Who are you talking to?
Okay, question 3.1 now. Can you do a backflip?
No.
Okay, question 3.2 now. Are you going to adopt Exy in the final episode?
I don't know. I don't know if I can really be a mother.
Okay, next question, Percy. How many kids do you have?
Oh, that's kind of personal, but I did have one son.
Oh, that's sweet. How's he doing? Anyways, let's just go on to the next question. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I had one sister.
Okay, well, I think that's all the questions I have for you, Percy. Thank you for appearing. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, the next question is, do you know that Crosser went through a portal and now he's in BOTBO? Yes, I do know that. I was the one that made Crosser go through the portal. So, I think I would know that. Okay, I forgot to say this at the very start of the video, but my little character here is not going to be talking, like, he's not going to be moving his mouth, because I'm talking a lot, and I don't feel like doing his voice, or his, mouth movements. So, yeah, if you're wondering, that's why. Okay, next question is, where are the Cybrics? They are on their own little journey. Okay, next question. Is Exy a kid? Yes, in fact, I'm pretty sure he's like 10 years old. So, yeah, I would say he's a kid. Okay, next question. What is your favorite character to animate? I would say my favorite character to animate is Devo. I just like to animate him because he's not that hard, but he is still kind of, confusing at sometimes. I don't know, I just think it's cool. I think Devo would be my favorite character to animate. Okay, next question. Yes or no? Okay, Steve-O. I guess I'll pick yes. Okay, next question is the ending of BOTBO going to be sad or happy? I think it's going to be happy for some and sad for others. Okay, next question. What is my least favorite character to animate? I think it's Crumple. Crumple is so difficult. Like, it's not difficult, like, it is possible, but it's just it's annoying to animate Crumple. Next question is, what gives me the idea of my characters? Okay, so this one's a little confusing to, like, think about, but I'm gonna say both ways. So for, like, the objects, they pretty much are just random. Like, for Mason and Trashfin and all that, they kind of just came out of nowhere, pretty much. But, like, the personalities and the story about them, I have already thought about. It's just, I didn't think that they were going to be that object. Like, Mason could have been a rock. You know what I mean? But it's just, like, yeah, that's pretty much how I come up with my characters, is just, I just already have the idea in my head. I just don't really know what to put the idea into. I think that's how I answer that question. I don't know. Next question. What are the names of the two black monsters that have been shown before? So the sludge monster, his name is Burpee, and the wolf snake guy is just the dark wolf. That's all. That's their names. Next question is, how will Davo die? I never said he would die, so I don't know how to answer this. So on to the next question. Okay, next question. Why did Davo make BOTBO? He didn't. Okay, my sister's gonna answer one question because for the fun of it.
The next question is, which character matches you? I match with Pom Pom.
And I would say the character that matches me the most
How
is
dare you? Now I'm gonna go
maybe
tell Mom.
Mason. I don't know. I don't really know if any characters really match with me, but I'll just say Mason. Next question is the ending going to be bad? I don't really know how to answer this. Like bad as in like it's just not gonna be good. I personally think the ending will be good for some people. Like some people might not like the ending, but it's because probably like their favorite character died or something. That might be the reason why it's bad. But I think the ending will be good. But I don't know. What do I know? Okay, next question. What is the sludge monster? It is a monster that makes other monsters. / it's like the blob and it's named Burpee. So yeah, it's a very wonderful creature. Next question. Will Exy die? Yeah, that's my answer. Next question. What is Red's backstory? I don't really know if I'm gonna really explain that much about his backstory because it's not really, crazy. Like, I show Percy's and Gus's backstory because it's pretty, pretty dark. But Red isn't really, the darkest character background wise. So I'll probably just tell you right now about his backstory. So Red, he was like in his like last days of like college or something. Red, but like he like bullied a kid to like, death. So like the kid went, the S word. Uh and then one day Red was like walking and then people like grabbed him and then Red happened. And then Red was just like, walking around the warehouse and then he snuck in through like a window and then that's how Red happened to be in BOTBO. Next question is it's a pretty good question. Do I have the idea of BOTBO first, like in my head, or am I just going with it? I would say at the very start of BOTBO, maybe I was kind of just going with it because at first the votes really did help. Like I did go by what the vote said. Like if everybody voted for Crumple to get eliminated, I did do that. But then later on, it all kind of just didn't really matter anymore, and I just went with what I had in my head already. So maybe at the start, kinda, I just went with it, but then I started actually just going with just what I had in mind. Next question is, how many people will die in episode 5? Okay, so far, because right now I'm working on episode, I already forgot, episode 5. So I'm working on it pretty much right this second while I'm doing the Q&A. So far, 7 people have already died. So it's like around 7. Like 7 people will die. Maybe. I don't know if it will go up to 10. But all I know is so far 7 people have already died. Okay, next question is, why the blood? So yeah, when I like kill a object, most likely I use blood. So first off, I feel like it's a little bit more unique or different from other object shows because I don't really see any blood or anything like that in other object shows. And also, it makes a lot of sense. When episode 5 comes out, then you guys will understand why I use blood. But, yeah, so when episode 5 comes out, it would make more sense or why I use blood. And also, just because it's just different and unique. Okay, next question. This is a pretty good one. After BOTBO, will I make another object show? Yes. Probably not right after BOTBO, though. Because, I want to work on shape forms. And then after that, most likely then I'll make a object show. I already have one in mind. So yeah, and then I have another story that's connected to BOTBO. But that will be probably like a while before I make that. Next question is, who has the worst backstory? Like the most saddest, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I would say the saddest backstory would probably be I know it's between Percy, Gus, and maybe Devo. Maybe they have the worst backstories, maybe. I have no clue, really. Like it kind of just depends on really like how you see it. Because Percy, shot her son accidentally. I feel like that's kind of, that's pretty bad. Exy's mom freaking like sold her son because he was like sick or something. I don't know. It just depends what you think is sad. Next question is, will we see the objects' backstories? I would like a couple of them, I would say like a couple of them. You will see the backstories. Next question is, how long does it take a episode to be made? This one's a little kind of confusing, like not the question, but just how to answer. It depends if all the voice actors could voice act at the time that I need them to voice act, then maybe it might take me around maybe 4 weeks to make a episode. But if they have their own lives that they have to do and they can't voice act at that time, then it might take a little longer. Then like maybe it might take like 5 weeks or 6 weeks, maybe around that. I don't know. It just depends on when stuff can just happen perfectly at times. Next question is, what's my least favorite character? I would probably say Hippie or Greenball, because they all suck. Next question is, will I ever do a debut? Maybe like later on in life, then maybe I might do a debut. Yeah. So don't know. Don't really know how to do one either. What happens to the characters? Most of them die. And when I say most of them, I mean pretty much all of them die. Next question is, does Derpy, aka Sludge Monster, they didn't say Derpy, but that's just, yeah, whatever. Does the Sludge Monster come back in episode 5/episode 9? I would say, yes, they do come back. Yeah. Next question is, will anybody fall in love? Yes, but probably not in episode 5 or 9. Or 5/9. Next question, does anybody get shot? Yes, multiple different times they get shot. Next question is, how many stupid, objects are there? Okay, let's see, because there's Quacky Duckson, there's Sugar Daddy, Milk, freaking, what other stupid characters are there? There's Pink. Like, she's not stupid, she just talks stupid. I can't think on the top of my mind, but so far I've counted 4, so maybe around 6, maybe, stupid characters. So yeah. I just realized I called her Pink. It's the Pink Cybrick. Just in case if you guys are confused on who Pink is, it's the Pink Cybrick. Okay, next question is, from other episodes, like in season 1, episode 1, does the characters come back? Yes, but not, they don't come back how you think they would come back. Next question, what is my least and favorite character to draw? My favorite character to draw is Devo. I think he's pretty cool on how sometimes I draw him. Especially in episode 5. He looks pretty cool in that episode. And my least favorite character to draw, probably the Cybricks. They're kind of just annoying to draw. So, yeah. And next question, what my sister told me to answer. Can the objects relieve themselves? If they can have kids and babies and stuff, I would think maybe they could, relieve themselves. So yeah. I guess they can relieve themselves, I think. Oh yeah, and the question of the thumbnail, can the objects have babies? Yes, they can. Next question is, will there be a season 3 of BOTBO? I don't think so. I think 2 seasons is good. So yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be the last of the questions. So I think these questions are fine. There was some pretty weird ones in there, especially about Percy. There was some cool ones too. If you guys have any other questions, please, 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 please ask them, comment them on this video. I'm going after episode 5, like season 2, episode 5. After that episode, I'm going to do another Q&A about like finishing the show. Like if you have a question about the end of the show, ask it and I will answer it because now there's nothing like pretty much anything you ask, I'll probably just answer it because what is there really to hide now? It's the end of the it's the end of the show. So yeah, it's the end of the show, and yeah. Oh, also, the last question is when will the episode come out? The episode will come out. I don't know.